Hello everyone, it's Sid and I'm here at the beautiful Silver Rock Resort in La Quinta, California. Wanted to do a show today just because I had some thoughts in my mind of all this stuff going on economically and what I'm seeing here in my local area with businesses being so slow and businesses are barely picking up business wise with revenue and things I'm seeing like that. Well, before we get into it, please take the time to like and subscribe and hit the bell notification so you're alerted with the newest show. So let's get right into it. Called a buddy of mine and had a conversation with him on how business is, and he says that a business is at 25% occupancy, which I think is horrible because these hotels they thrive on the concerts, the tournaments, the tennis tournaments, the golf tournaments, and we're not seeing that type of money. This money flow is not coming in at all. So it's kind of concerning. It is still summertime. Our season here locally hasn't really came upon us yet, but hopefully we'll see how it ends up being around September or October, where you start getting the snowbirds back into town. Anyways, everybody should be concerned about this 3.5 trillion, or it's in the trillions, I don't know the exact amount, that the Senate and the House is trying to pass, and there ain't no stimulus checks for anybody like that. So everybody should be worried about what that money is going to do to this economy. This economy's barely making it. Is this really a wealth transition? Is this a wealth transfer we're really seeing? Comment on the down below on the comments, and tell me what you really think with what you're seeing in your area. And this inflation that we're seeing, with the gas prices, the milk prices, getting a dozen eggs, it's getting really bad. People are starting to suffer. If you look at this nice area here, it's so beautiful. Taking the scenery here at the Silver Rock Club, just a thought that I had earlier today was all this money printing that's going on. What are you doing to prepare? What are you doing to be your best asset? What are you doing to make yourself better? You got to always be trying to improve yourself. You got to try to stay healthy. Number one, you always got to be on your A game. You always got to be taking care of business, as they say. Could we be headed to a cashless society? Keep stacking your cash, keep stacking your silver. If you could get gold, you got the means to get gold, you should be doing that. It's going to fight this $3.5 trillion that's going to be printed. That's a lot of money. That is a lot of money. Makes you wonder, why we're in this hole. Why are we in this situation? And the endless money printing is not getting better, it's getting worse. Ron Paul in the 80s talked to Ronald Reagan, and Ronald Reagan told him, that countries that were always backed by gold or silver always did good. We have 50 years of money printing that has ruined all this economy. 50 years of money printing, that's a long time. to not be backed by anything. And you're going to print out another 3.5 or 4 trillion, whatever the amount of money they want to print out is going to be printed and thrown into the economy. I would say, we are in a wild transition time. I really do think we are in it. We just don't see it. We don't see any chaos yet. We're seeing hyperinflation with everything going up, cost of living, of course, and you guys should all be prepping. You should all be, buying your good camping gear, having a good bug out bag, having a safe location to get to in case there is chaos. That's just my opinion. I hope that we don't ever have to get to that situation. And I just want you guys to know that always be ready and watch your six, watch your back, number one, and stay healthy. Take care of yourselves. But the ripple effect on these businesses is out of this world. I see, people struggling. I see people, today I just seen another deal where they were going to give out free food, and they were going to give out free meals and stuff like that to people that are in need because of the times we are in. This is not a joke. This is things you got to be taking serious. And if you're not taking it serious, then you don't know where you're going to be tomorrow. If this happens to go into a cashless society, what are you prepared to do? Do you have means to take care of yourself for the future? We don't know where this thing can go, with so much money printing. It can go digital. It can go, hyper mode inflation. We don't know where we're going to end up in, 5 or 6 years from now, or 2 years from now. We don't know where we're going to end up. So when I spoke to my buddy, he sounded concerned. He's like, hey, we're not really hiring. We're not. So that just tells you, the economy is going to take a blow because they're not hiring. So that means there's less jobs created. So, that's another thing to worry about that worries me is, on top of, job losses, now that people aren't hiring, because there's not enough business. There is no business, and business is slow. I went into a restaurant today, and it's been a while since I've gone. Went to a city walk. I believe there's 2 locations in Southern California. So I went to City Walk, and the place was like 10% occupied. That's very concerning. If there's the so-called recovery we're seeing, I don't see any of it. The traffic is mild. I don't see heavy traffic. It is still kind of warm here in the desert, but it's not like before where business was booming. You can't find a parking spot. You can't find a seat to dine in. It's very, very, very concerning, and it should be concerning to all of you because the economies are failing. They're not doing good. The money printing has got to stop. There's no job creations right now because of businesses. That should be concerning to everyone. We are seeing the ripple effects. It's just about being ready, have preparation, have security, have food and water put away. You don't know where you'll be in a situation 2 years from now, 3 years from now. Just do the best you can to prepare. So I want to close with this, guys. Just make sure that you are watching the news. Make sure that you are, preparing. Make sure you're stacking. Make sure you're walking close to the Lord. Make sure you say your prayers. God bless the USA. And I just want everyone to know Godspeed. And I'll talk to you guys again real soon. Have a nice day.